Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 4 of the Journeyman, the first club of the Journeyman, which is Gotney IF. It's been an interesting situation in Gotney. I think it's been made absolutely superb by just the fact the club is getting so involved, and because of that I wanted to show this little clip here. It's kind of on a weird sort of mini screen here, but it's a little look around Gotney Football Club, taken by some very nice person at the football club. I think it's the same guy who's sort of doing all the sort of Twitter updates and stuff. So let's just have a little look round so we can see the pitch. Obviously this is why they don't play at this time of year, because it's kind of a bit hard at the minute, as you can see. Right, just a second, let's play this. So yeah, we can see this is the football pitch. This is Gotney. That's, I think, a stand, and this is where the changing rooms are, as far as I can tell. So yeah, we're walking into the football club. Got a bit of sound going on. Look at that. This is the changing rooms. Gotney IF changing rooms. How cool is that? How cool is that? It looks a bit chilly, I'll give them that, but they got, tea and coffee making facilities. That's critical. We're going back outside again. Where are we off to now? I think that's it. We got to see inside the changing rooms of Gotney IF. I don't care what YouTuber you look at, you don't see that. You don't see that. This is because these guys have gone out of their way to help us, and they are a fantastic bunch of people in Gotney. They really are. So I'm gonna we'll move into the game. Okay, so yeah, we're back in the game. It took me a little longer than I expected there. So yeah, I wanted to point out a couple of things that were commented on in the last video, which are coming from fans of the club. So I thought it was important to bring this to kind of give it a more of a realistic sort of ideal of what actually things mean. And yeah, so let's, before we do that, we will have a look at the results. So we played the last 3 games. It was a bit disappointing. We're still playing this 4-4-2 long ball hoof tactic, which is it's not what I want to go with, but it's effective at the moment. I need sort of better players across the park, really, and we're going to look to do that in the closed season, to try and sort of ship out those players who aren't necessarily as good and try and bring in players who are better. The problem we have is that almost half of the wages are tied up in 2 players, one of whom is leaving, one of whom is our left back, whose name is Nathan Millis, who's a Brit, and he never seems to have very good rating. He's only a 3-star player, so I'm thinking he's got 120 quid a week is what we're paying. We've got 400 and something pound a week as our total wage budget. We get rid of him, we can bring in someone who's just on £20 a week for as good a quality, and we can also spread that across the club. So I think that is exactly what I need to do. But we are going to be losing, as I mentioned, we're losing Johnson, we're losing Rami Mansour, but we can't do anything about that. They don't want to sign a contract. So yeah, we lost this game, which was disappointing. What was annoying with all 3 of these games, the opposition scored with the first shot of the entire game. So yeah, we lost that one. We had lots of chances. Then this one, they had a player sent off. They had a penalty, then a player sent off. We hit the bar. We scored 2 goals, which looked perfectly good goals, but were disallowed for offside. Not sure about that. Not sure. There's no VAR in this league, so we have to deal with that. But then we went to play Sandviks, and finally we started playing some decent football and won that game 3-2. Which actually put Sandviks into the relegation zone. But that has meant that we will definitely be in this league next time, and I think we'll do a lot better next season. Well, I hope we'll do a lot better next season. Yeah, so a couple of things. So I had a note from, where is it? Yeah, this game here against Friska Viljor. Again, apologies for the pronunciation. Apparently, this is a local derby. So a comment from Semlan 1978. He says the games against this team is always a tight derby, and they play in that city that was right near us when we started, so Ornskolviks city. So yeah, and Gotny is sort of seen as their sort of little brother. So yeah, that's interesting. So to win 2-0 against that, I didn't realise it was a derby game. So that's fantastic. That is really, really good. So thanks for that. Thanks for that comment. And also one of the comments I sort of made earlier on, which I didn't really understand, is because we had this player. Yeah, here he is, Jonas Thielen, who is a very, very good player, excellent centre-back, and we could very well do with him at the club, but he's away on loan at the moment. 4-star player away on loan at Kramfors. Now the reason he's away on loan at Kramfors, and this is thanks to Johan Berggren, yeah, he went out on loan there at the end of this season to try and save that club where he used to play, and his brother is playing as a striker. He's trying to save them from relegation. Didn't succeed, but now we know why he's there, which I think, you wouldn't get that in English football. It just wouldn't happen. I think that's really, really nice. Yeah, sorry, I sound so terrible. I'm ill, unfortunately, but thank you very, very much, Semlan 1978 and Johan Berggren for commenting. Continue to comment, because we will continue to learn about this. I can't remember which one. I think it was Semlan 1978 has given me the link to a website about Gotny, and we'll be looking at that in the next episode, because I think that'll be really interesting to learn a little bit about the town. So yeah, so we're going to play the last game of the season. So where are we? Yeah, we're going to be playing the last game of the season against, who is it? Against Skellefteå. No idea where they are. FF. I imagine that one of the F stands for football, I hope. And we'll be trying to get a surprise victory against them. They're third in the league at the minute. Are they playing for anything? If they're going to let us click it. Yeah, they are playing for something. So they're trying to get into that playoff spot. Ideally, we want to almost let them win, so Friska stay in this league. So we do one over on our rivals. So we've taken 3 points off, and then we give 3 points that. But we're not doing it. That's not the way we play. Right then. So I will see you in a second for the actual game of football. Okay, guys, so this is the team that we're going with. We're going with Johnson, and this time Frisk up top, playing as that pressing forward role. We got Mansur on the left, Jonsson on the right, Harmon, and we're bringing Ragipovic in centre midfield as the ball-winning midfielder. Bereza is on the bench. Then we got Millis on the left. He's back in the side after he was out for a period. We don't have another left back, so we had to play a centre back at left back, which isn't ideal. And then on the right we have Eriksson, Wanyama and Freiman in the centre of defence, who are forming a nice partnership, and then Ferreira, of course, in goal. A couple of bits of information as well. So we have started our first coaching badge, so that's good. We managed to wangle the board into agreeing to pay for that. That's important for the sort of journeyman progress. And also we tried to get a senior affiliate, but the board agreed in principle but weren't able to find anyone. So we'll ask again and see whether we can be a bit more successful next time. So let's go at it. Right then. Okay, let's get in that dressing room if we're allowed in. I might use that to click. It's gone straight through again. That's really annoying. Why does it do that? Right. Demand more. I think that's part of the reason we keep conceding these early goals. Every time I try and click through to the dressing room, it does a double click, which is really annoying. I'm going to have to get another wireless mouse because my dog keeps knocking it off my computer, and it's been on the floor a few times. So there's the early goal, 5 minutes in. That is standard practice the last 3 or 4 games. This time it was the second shot, so that's something a little bit different. Well, that's disappointing, but who was marking him there? Where's the right back? Eriksson. They've got, I mean, they are, expected to do better. Oh dear, is that 2? That's 2. Mujakovic. Or Mujakovic. Oh, that's not good. Oh, right. Is this going to be an embarrassment? Oh, it is. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Hore. 4 shots, 4 goals. Oh no, 4 shots, 3 goals. Hopefully this isn't a local derby. Right, Johnson. Oh no! It's offside. It's offside. Really? Really? Can we see that again? Because I'm not convinced. That's, really unhelpful. Really unhelpful. And it's a nice little idea, but not allowed. Right, Dudunga, come on boys, we don't want to lose this badly. Oh dear, got in the way there. Dear. I mean, we couldn't really be less attacking, so I'm not quite sure what to do. I mean, admittedly, it doesn't matter at all, but it's just a bit disappointing. I'd have liked to have a better end to the season, to be fair. They are playing for something and we're not, but I guess that's it. But, they've had shots, but it's not been an absolute thrashing, has it? Millis with the corner. We will be trying to get rid of Millis, unfortunately. Any Millis fans out there? We got it back again. Jonsson, who's been a decent player for us. Really the only player I've brought in. Oh, unlucky! Oh, dear me. We've broken a few mirrors today, I think. Just can't get the rub of the green there. 2 shots from us. Really good. It should be 3-2, I think. A lot more to come from you. And I wonder whether we try... Say I'm disappointed with them. Do we try something here? Do we try something along these lines? So we play... So Mansour will need to come off. We'll put him on. Ball-winning midfielder, and we'll play Ragapovic as the ball-winning midfielder. Harman is going to play as a central midfielder on attack, so a straightforward position. I'm going to play this lad as a deep line playmaker, so he can sort of push the passes out. And then I'm going to bring on Larsson as an advanced forward. That's not what I wanted to bring on as an advanced forward. We'll see what that does. But this might be something we try and do a bit of. Maybe play 3 up top, because it just means there's more targets to aim at. Ball over the top. Johnson immediately gets it. He beats a lot of players. Very nicely done. Kamedi, he's just come on. He's got a good pass on him, but he just gets himself all sort of mixed up there. Not good. Not good. We'll see how this works, because this could be something we use. And we don't need to worry then about having wingers. The problem we might have here, just thinking about that, I think the tactics are saying to play it out. Yeah, we don't want to play there. We want to focus play more through the middle. Yeah, distribute to target man. That's it. That's what we want to do, and hopefully that will create a few more chances. This might be a nice tactic to take forward. It will be less defensively solid, undoubtedly, because you're losing a player in midfield. But I assumed we'd get a few more shots with it, but that hasn't seemed to happen so far. It's Hoare. Oh dear. Maybe it's a chance here for Ferreira. I mean, you guys haven't actually seen a win yet, which is a bit disappointing. We've ball over the top. It's Frisk. Frisk, who's he's gone wide. It could be 3-3. Could be 3-3. All of our chances have been very, very good. It only says we got one clear-cut chance, but the others have been very close. I think they've been particularly effective with how they've dealt with their chances. But we've got maybe another chance here. Johnson, who we are going to miss. Beautiful ball. Is he going to find his man? It's Larson. Don't shoot. He shoots. He shoots. It's the problem with FM at the minute. The wingers will shoot when they have no business to shoot. So hopefully they can sort that out at some point. But let me know in the comments what you think about this sort of tactic. I don't just bring off the guys. Just come on, Mahoto. We could bring on Barroso, but no, we'll leave him. Leave him on the bench. Try one of these younger lads. 3 goals right at the start. That killed us, and only creating 4. Only having 4 shots in the whole game, that didn't help. But we restricted them to 9, 10. So that's all right. It's the worst result we've had. But can we get on the score? I mean, it'd be nice to get a goal. They're trying to play that. Yeah, this is the lad with the decent passing. Frisk, Johnson, quick thinking. Larson, who's on that wide. Ball straight into their goalkeeper, Gubertini. He's going to try and play a long one over the top. We just snaffle that up. Eriksson. Terrible ball. And what's happening here? Johnson's going to run onto it. Is he going to get there? He does. He does. Oh, it's wide again. It's wide again. We've had our chances today. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but at least we haven't been smashed in terms of the scoreline we have, but gameplay we haven't. So that's the important thing. So apologies for the result. Thank you very much to the Gotney fans for getting involved and giving me this information. Continue to do that, and I'll continue to pass it on to the listeners. And so we're going to do some transfers. We're going to go through pre-season, and I will come back for the first game of next season, hopefully with a much more balanced side and some much better quality players across the whole squad. Okay, until then, I will say goodbye, and I will see you in the next episode. Oh, you can't get rid of me that easily. No, we're just going to come back for the end of season awards. A couple of other things, just to see how the league actually finished, because I forgot to actually mention that. Yeah, we finished in 10th, which is fine. We were well above the drop zone. It's not ideal. But I think next season we'll be doing a lot better. Let's just have a little look at how that fitted into the club vision. So, yeah, we've passed what we were required to do, which is great. They're still annoyed about the loss against Umea Academy. That's why we won't be able to do that next time, so that's fine. And importantly, it looks like Skeftea, with that win, did end up going in the playoffs. So that meant that our rivals, Friska, because they lost another game as well just before against Taftea, which actually must have kept Taftea up. So they've gone into the playoffs rather than Frisco, but the playoffs are quite meaty at this level. You kind of want to go up as champions, I think, is kind of the ideal scenario. Right, so we're just going to move forward until we get into... Yeah, this is the worst ever performance in the league, but I think you have to realise it was a poor start, and in the second half of the season we didn't do bad. We did what we set out to do, so that's good. Wow, we're getting all the records. Look at that. Record low number of league draws, just 4, and record low number of points. It's not a particularly positive season, really, is it? We'll come back for the end of season awards when they actually happen. Okay, so this is the manager and performance review. We got to see what we overall. So they're not happy with the tactic, but broadly happy with everything else. So I think that's all right. Satisfied with our performance. Well, we've done what they asked of us, so that's all they can say. We'll probably go with something a little bit more exciting next time. But you can't play a tactic, is based on lots of movement and stuff when you have such a lack of backup. Certainly at the wing backs, because often they're the ones who have to do all the action, and if you've got no one to back them up, then you're kind of a bit screwed. So those are areas we do need to deal with. Okay, so Adam Johnson, he won the Forward of the Year award, which is pretty nice. Just a shame we didn't know anyone else. Still waiting for the player awards. It's late October now, which is lovely. Right, finally, it's the end of the season awards. Of course, it's Adam Johnson who wins it by an absolute landslide. Lucas Jonsson got the goal. I think it was his only one of the season. He got the signing of the season, and of course Adam Johnson was Young Player of the Season. It wasn't a great... So we were relegation certainties. I don't know why that is. Yeah, interestingly, both the good and the bad came against the same club. 315, only 15% full, so that's not great. We need to do something about that. Interesting. They want, or their preferred is a top half finish. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Well, in reality, I will leave you now, and I hope to see you next time for more fun and shenanigans with Gotney IF. Make sure you come along for season 2. Hopefully we'll have a more rounded squad, a squad that's capable of winning some games, and we can make maybe more of a push for a little bit more glory maybe this time round. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, or make sure you get all these episodes at your fingertips, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.